All right, chat, we're back. Uh, yeah. So when that last stream ended, when I was probably going to lose to Minnesota, it fucking said that I had no internet on my fucking PlayStation, but I had internet here. Yeah, confusion. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to replay this game, and maybe I'll play better. That's the goal.
Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Lewis down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports. Formerly playing in the Vikings home field, now back on campus, Huntington Bank Stadium has brought that college spirit back to Minnesota. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go.
Yeah, I heard
He'll
David
take the
could have
return
started.
and try to improve the field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line.
Oh,
before
maybe
he
I should be
stopped
recording.
Right there. The Bulldogs offense
I
will
bet.
be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Camario Taylor will be
Record this, so
running
if
the
you guys
show.
don't want to watch
He
the
had
full
a very
stream,
hard time
you guys
throwing
can
it
just
to
watch
his
the
own
upload.
guys last time out. A 6-interception game in the loft. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's going to go better. We're going to do better.
Pick up on first down leaves it with 2nd and 1.
I like the matchup out there.
That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Marquise Johnson with the
They've got a
first
first
down.
and 10 at the 34. Reading the option, it's Taylor. Got a little grass. They bring him down,
Read
but not
option with
before he's
Camario
able
works.
to pick up the first
I like
down.
it.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down. Another set of.
Oh, he's got some space. Really
I didn't
putting
get bumped
together
that
a
first
threat
time.
now.
I might
They
have
get
got
the
more.
first. It's at the 37.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like feature him. The offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back. He just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second. So they really
Evans
gets away from one. He's got space.
We'll take it.
Play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. They'll give it to Fluff. Stopped at the 13.
Hey, he fought hard for those 3 yards right there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go right back to it. Got
Fluff.
Space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal.
Fluff for the end zone.
Running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
That's a good drive to start it out.
So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Fuck is this wind we're playing against?
Score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first.
That bitch said 24 miles per hour. What the fuck kind of wind?
And finished the deal with the short touchdown run.
Then it went back to 4. What? Dynamic weather, I guess.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And it'll be Drake Lindsey leading the attack. Threw for more than 400 yards and a couple of touchdowns in his last outing. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete.
Defense is locked in real
Not
quick.
make his way to the corner.
Let's not get too
In
far
defense,
ahead
you
of
have to have
ourselves.
great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
On the move, he fires.
And that's exactly why I said let's not get too far ahead of ourselves right there.
They'll mark it at the 49. And the Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Pressure coming.
Damn it, we got pressure there. It just wasn't in time.
They knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Second down.
They'll move the wide receiver.
That was a good play call.
Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
There we go, and another third down situation.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Wildcat.
Knocked
That
down
was
behind
terrible
the line
play
of
call.
scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He
Pin this
puts
at the
that
3 fucking yard line.
right around the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. Gets a nice
for 3, we'll
surge and
take it.
crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
And they'll knock him down.
Nice job
Let's
by
not
the
do
defense,
anything crazy
seeing the
here.
run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no
Like turn
gain.
the ball over.
Taylor wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got his man.
First down to Evans.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
What we got to do? We just got to get out of the pocket a little bit.
Handoff from the gun.
Move.
Slithers into space. He stopped just a chain length or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Caught in the backfield, it's West.
I don't know how that didn't almost
toward
get
midfield. He's
there
out of
wasn't
bounds at
almost
the
it.
46.
Damn near got picked off, but we'll take
Watch
it.
the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That was
never had a
not a good play call by me.
Stop cold as soon as he got it.
Third
They'll
down.
come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Didn't get pinned deep enough. Pin them
Opening
inside
play
the 15.
this
I
drive
will
comes
take it.
from the 11. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Tracy.
Garden underneath right
pick
there.
up a
Good
lot
job.
there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Taken by Smith on the right side.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Looking left. That's caught. It's held.
They're putting together a good
Defense
drive.
on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Taylor. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4.
Putting together a good drive right here.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. And he just
Threw
threw that
into the
one
dirt,
away.
third
Safe
down.
move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play.
Well, and most QBs will tell you,
Gotta
man,
get
it
off the field
starts
here.
from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there because of that.
Good
Inaccurate
job,
throw.
defense.
Great job by the
And
defense
they're
there. They
not in
weren't
field goal
surprised
range.
by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting
Bend don't
pass. They
break.
took
I like
everything
it so
away
far.
and forced the incompletion.
Punt is in the air.
That's out of the stadium.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick
How
them deep
far
in
was
their
that
own
punt?
end.
That
They'll
was like
mark it
20
around the
something
10.
yards.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down.
They'll run play action.
Wrong
And he got
icon.
smacked
And hit while
just
through
as
it.
he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fight!
Makes the catch.
4th and
They'll
inches.
make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Make them act like we're going for it. See if we can get
Wait
an
just a
offside.
minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Damn. Thought we were going to be able to get them offsides.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move
Jesus, these tackle
upfield.
animations are
They'll
nasty.
put their return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action.
Oh, yeah. Box.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He makes the catch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up.
Oh, my God.
He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Run physics are so different.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. It's complete. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. 5:29. Go. Back to throw. It's Lindsay. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unleashes it.
Oh, that's a dot.
It's a man on the right. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Unloads it left.
Good knockout.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And it's caught. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Dynamic
Wants
weather.
to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I agree.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, shit.
It's Taylor.
Damn it. Duddy.
Touchdown.
God damn it. Fake's dead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got
Feel like
wiggle, he's
Theo
got
Von in
great
the
vision
intro
and
to
burst. And he
Morgan's
showed all of those
concert.
attributes right there.
The extra point
Nigga
here would tie
fired.
the game.
Where's my vape?
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no
The
problem.
dynamic weather
They
is
just
now
finished
in
off a
place, and it's now a
53-yard
tie
scoring
game.
drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard
It's
line.
raining.
Good
Established a
coverage on
run.
that one
You
as
could always
return.
watch
It
my
stops short of
YouTube.
the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack.
Playing college
Getting that
football.
push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them. Wear them.
Oh, fluff.
Be an alley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Fucking weak.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got the 1st down. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Offense set on 1st down. Handoff.
How you expect me to see it?
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They knock him down right there.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
Taylor wants to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Mississippi State will roll the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spotted. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into
No
the neutral
fucking shot
zone.
they
It'll
called
cost them
offside.
5 yards. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. got his man downfield.
This is
They've
nasty.
got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll
See,
snap
you
it
catch
just
every
shy of
fucking thing.
midfield. Looking to throw on first down.
I saw the receiver slip.
Unleashes one. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Golden Gophers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The give is to Taylor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's
CFB.
2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
What's up, brother?
They'll go right back to the run. Maybe some room here. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Gophers come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll
I think
be
we're giving up
stopped
another
at the
score
2
here.
after the big play in the passing game. The Golden Gophers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
Damn it.
To the house. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer,
Playing so
now?
good in the
Going
first
into the
quarter.
half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Lost a throw on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson.
This quarterback right now is an improved. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's
That's
first
not my
down
game.
at the 38. And as we work our way toward halftime,
Never been good
timeout
at
on
that
the
game.
field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that
Left
play.
everything else
And
done.
they
Good
head to
shit,
the
Palmer.
locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State
Fuck it, we-
Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
So like it's hurting
This
somebody.
will push them to 2-0 on the season. Let's now take a look at top 25 action.
Wow, 3 people watching the stream. Wow.
Now back to your game in Minneapolis. Back and forth we've gone
I
so
kicked the ball
far, and
off.
these
Fuck.
numbers, it's funny. 3rd down conversions don't
Yeah.
always tell the story. Maybe
Isn't that
staying
cool?
out of those situations in the
Popular.
second half is the safest pathway to victory.
Fielded in the
Popular.
end zone. It's Hayes. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
We've been here twice in the
Minnesota's
last hour.
offense
Damn,
takes the field
don't
to
take
get
his
this
ass
drive
home.
underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Well, and I think
changed it.
defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the
Jayhawk World
plan. I
999.
wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this.
And he's got room. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Turn the fucking volume down. I cannot stand hearing my
Scanning
own
the
voice.
field. It's Lindsay. Throws for the tight end.
Yeah.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
I gotta change some of these fucking.
From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive coming. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move.
God damn it.
Lead on the left to Smith. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10.
My homeboy from work.
Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
I'm gonna find some defensive
And
settings
this
or
offense
something.
doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question. Especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. If who's winning, who's getting separation on the outside, who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll start on the ground with Bothwell. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Bothwell again. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
I didn't expect him to sit there in that fucking zone.
Got to run.
I didn't expect him to sit there in that fucking zone.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor.
It clicks onto the wrong fucking defender every time.
Touchdown, Minnesota!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I think one thing,
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The Gophers will take their first time out.
And that
will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground.
First down. Thank you.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Oh, they're after him.
What the fuck? He can't run the straight!
They just can't get anything going. He's a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a
He had a wide open lane and he turned back. Like, why?
The quarterback now is really struggling with his decision making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play
fuck
back.
This shit. What the fuck, bro?
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.
Maybe I'll just change our offense. Have to go to a Wake Forest offense. Why is it going so goddamn slow? I'm gonna be sitting here all day. You gonna do it. Gotta get in the conference play going to South Carolina where it's supposed to fucking rain. Yeah, I gotta do a fucking sandman or sandstorm. Isn't there something like settings, like defensive settings or some shit? Yeah. Very much. Jesus, everybody we play in conference is freaking ranked. Mm. Somehow we're in first for you. I don't know how, but fuck it, we ball. Of me, my sisters, and my dad. Yeah. Oh, it's coach adjustments over there. I'm just doing shit. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? Alright. I didn't save my recruiting. I think that's some bullshit. Oh, wait, it did. Never mind. The night game.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. These
Get
two
ready for
teams will
fucking
break the seal
Sandstorm.
on conference play in this one. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Hollywood.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Gamecocks headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense will go to work first. And Camario Taylor will be running the show. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. This
Change
is
the way
what
forward
we
playbook.
expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. He'll try it again. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes second and 7. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Oh, we gotta fucking catch
He
that.
got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So Mississippi State will have to put this one away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Gamecocks offense will now get its first chance.
Oh, that's great to see that UL Monroe lost an FCS team and we lost
senior
UL
wide
Monroe.
receiver.
Nice.
He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, "Is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out."
Ball.
He covered the defense, and he's off.
Can go force a turnover on the North early.
Plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did.
In their fluff, Tutty.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. That's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
God damn it.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sellers. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt. In the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone.
I tried to get away from
the Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fakes to grab.
Fight for it.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're getting corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. turnover, punt, and now they have it back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's Sellers to throw. Grab over the middle. It's
Damn it.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. The run inside. It's McAllister. It's in the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grab in the backfield. It's Brown. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop it for no gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch.
Damn.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's McAllister.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Throwing Sellers. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Field goal.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
First down, Williams.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Bothwell. Picks up the 1st down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Taylor wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force it out of bounds.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this deep shot for the end zone.
Oh,
and he was
I
trying to
thought we
pay
had
off
it.
this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Don't be throwing as many incompletions and just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Third down, red zone play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the
I'll
tight
just
end.
throw a pick.
And they
Thank God he
fail to
didn't
hook
catch it.
up on third down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board.
All right, we'll
It's a
take it.
big play that we might circle back to later.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Sellers. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself.
He just stiff-armed my user like it was nothing.
2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McAllister. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Finding some room.
Sellers.
He picks up the 1st down. The Gamecocks will hustle for the line. Going to the run, it's McAllister. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Clark. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field.
Not looking hot.
And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself.
QB draw.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they tacked on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own side. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Rooster Pros, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
Good fucking
They'll
hole.
get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it first. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout.
Give me a
And
block
brought
on the
down
outside.
right at the line of scrimmage. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. So now it's second and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly complete.
Stay in bounds.
He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Keeps it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense?
There he goes. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on fourth and short. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, unstoppable. The keeper on the option. Fights off a defender.
Kamario.
He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick step and go.
Touchdown,
And
Kamario.
he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Pucks it out of the air. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's
First
Black.
down for Black.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keep. gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They're working that left side. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
Must be nice for this quarterback, Billy. He's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5.
Oh,
and
he found the soft spot.
A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker.
I just fucking shanked that goddamn easy field goal too. That's disgusting.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The option, the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. A huge play, and they get him the 45-yard line.
Oh, now
Obviously didn't like what he saw on
playing.
1st down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing Sellers. The short hands. It's Hunt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Again, it's Sellers. Moving. Keeping the eyes downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Unloads to the right. It's a connection. He's running back to the big game, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the air. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Damn it.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the 1st half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the 2nd half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Takes this from
Please don't get caught.
He's on the road.
Go, Herd.
There he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi
Kickoff
State.
return for Tutty.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his
I
step.
thought that
How
missed
about
field
the
goal
effort
was gonna
weaving
come
in
back
and
to
out,
bite us.
covering
Thankfully
all
it
that
didn't.
space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get.
Oh, hell no. I almost gave
And the
one right back.
coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Sellers. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball
The
is
fact that he just mossed
inside
everybody
the
down there
30.
is nasty.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to
I got
join
the
Kevin and our
lead.
halftime update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 13 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Mustangs, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan.
He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. And the returner will be brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they can.
Goes down back at his 4-yard line.
Here's Sellers.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Come here, Sellers.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout.
Only my defense will give up 3rd and fucking 20.
On the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Gamecocks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Sellers to throw. Throws it in. It's hot. And defense got to get us, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Snagged in the middle, it's McAllister. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the stop, but what a job.
God,
The
we gotta
scramble
stop
to
him.
get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice move to keep running. He's knocked down.
We're lighting him up like a fucking
pick
Christmas
up a
tree, and he's just
defense
eating all
rally
this
to the
shit.
ball in a hurry. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get outside, it's McAllister. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of.
And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The returner will field it and try to do some business. If we stop short of the 20-yard line on the return, they'll mark him at the 19. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on first down from the 30. Now give it to Fluff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody can catch it.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he goes trying to deliver it, and it'll bring out 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
First down for this offense.
I know he's got to be hurting.
Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sellers. Got his man. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense got it. They're on the run. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fluff Bothwell again. Makes a pass to Marker. There's some room.
Run by Fluff.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Fluff out the backfield.
Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll move the wide receiver. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Oh, my God.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going. but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here.
He makes a grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him
Big
the
fourth down
football.
conversion.
He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver.
Get 14 points off turnovers.
Hard
Oh,
running
God.
near.
Nick Harper.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Only
Got
2
7
catches
on
and
that
7
last
yards for Nick,
completion.
though.
They might be
Got
able
him
to
a
take
lot.
a shot on 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. There's a little run there.
Damn it.
They'll get him down, but not before it crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football
Yes, sir.
to try to
Met him
keep
right
this
there.
offense rolling.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Sellers to throw. And the
Oh, ball.
comes out. What a
Damn it.
disastrous play.
No way an offensive lineman
Doesn't
just
it
picked
always
that
seem
bitch
like
up for
that
6
ball
yards.
is on
That's
the ground for
disgusting.
like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, you got to get the football offense. I'm very lucky to get that
Out
football.
to the 3 in the stream.
Down. Got to the marker himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's
There was
Wilson.
nowhere to
They
run.
didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Recent, so I was
They got
wondering why this
nothing
play
on the
just
last
popped up
play.
again.
It's 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Release to the back. Caught.
Guyton.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
7 minutes to go. Let's see if we can pick up our first win.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. There's just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Williams, first down.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Go right back to Williams.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Now the play fake.
Oh, right to the fucking defender.
They need that turnover.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal away now, put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Got a man. It's Bennett. Ball spins away. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are fighting on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing Sellers. Catch in the middle. It's Harbor. Drills him with a stiff one. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And they are working to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Sellers. Yep.
Keeps it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Working that wide receiver screen.
Are they going to go
and
for
they
it?
pick up just a few on
field
that
goal.
completion. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Cool.
And it's
4 minutes.
And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it
First
right.
down.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Fires downfield.
Oh my God, no overthrow.
Maybe they couldn't hook up. High to change now on second and long.
Who the fuck is Crosby?
Running inside. It's Crosby. Got enough for the first. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Plows through the defense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight, we've seen this guy come on to punt. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Sellers. Caught behind the line. It's McAllister. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Gonna run it. It's McAllister. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the RPO complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
From the gun on third down, Sellers gets rid of it. Finds his man down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
They're going to have to punt us the
The
ball back.
Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain.
All right, just need like one or two first downs, and we'll win the game.
Back to the field to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he stopped him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bulldogs comfortably line this situation. You might see a shot play. Give to the running back. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Bothwell again. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock. With the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams, Bryce, alive on third down.
Oh, my God.
And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot.
I wish I would have pointed
Make
that
sure
better.
that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw.
Oh, my God.
Out in the air. Turns it on midfield.
Keep him in bounds. Cool.
And the explosive play, and they're on the way to the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab.
It took them 2 fucking plays.
With that, they move back front here in the fourth.
And it's just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Oh, my God, I'm in 2 o'clock.
Will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. No time to
Dumbass
waste
forgot
here.
to
They've
turn
got
2
to
o'clock
get
off.
set
Now I
and
want
pick
to
up
start
chunk
fucking
yardage.
pouring when I'm trying to drive and
To
get
the
a
air
field
on
goal.
first down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Loss to throw and not much time to work with. Nowhere
fucking
close
guy,
on that
bro.
one as he got trying to deliver the football.
Got the look
now
I
they
wanted.
face third down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Gotta be actually fucking kidding me,
it's hard
bro.
for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
This
I have
time
to use
on
my
target.
last fucking
They get the
timeout.
timeout
I
called with
fucking
7
hate it
seconds
here.
left on the clock.
Fuck. And it just wants me to throw a fucking Hail Mary.
The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Taylor wants to throw. He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And with that turnover, that will finish the game. 3 consecutive fouls.
It starts pouring when I get the ball. Doesn't this game make fucking... I love it. I love this shit. Pitch perfect drive for them to go 2 plays and go win the game. But for me, it starts pouring. Fucking hate this shit. What's up, Anuel? Good question. I have no idea, buddy. In the top 5 for a lot of these guys. I low-key think we got him, so. What's going on, Anuel? What you been up to, brother? What's up with all this rain weather?
Glad to have you with us from Davis-Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Roll, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this team has continued to shine. And he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation. But every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong. And we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. And Camario Taylor will be running the show. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. They'll start on the ground with Fluff.
True to your heart.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got enough for the 1st.
Camario, good one.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Fluff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
We're getting so many fucking injuries.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Taylor wants to throw it. Caught by Williams on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Dog, we gotta catch the
get
ball.
rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Missouri's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time.
I'm getting bullied by Ahmad Hardy all day.
Numbers more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
560 yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons.
Oh, picked off.
The
Get to the end zone. Get in there.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, And you could tell QB might have been a little too excited, forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown! This back staying on track and getting it out the option. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Okay.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I shouldn't have lost that South Carolina game. I'm still disappointed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work.
Maybe Monday.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option.
God.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to Hardy.
If we can contain him, that'd be great. But then the rest of the defense has to step
You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Simmons trying not to grab the nose. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
Oh. Unnecessary roughness. I'll tackle. Oh my God.
A physical defense is a good thing,
What
and that was a little unnecessary, and the roughness will back them up. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to Hardy. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. A hand to the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 30 short from the 30? Throwing Simmons. Makes a catch.
I should have had the fucking ball back. They caught that weak ass penalty.
In the end zone with a breakaway score. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback Keith shoots his way from there. I'd have a chance. They get it out of bounds. 12 yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. It's complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Running right, it's Boswell.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Taylor wants to throw, looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Finds this big tight
Another
end.
third down conversion.
Now well within striking distance. That third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's a draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Tutty!
In the end zone to give them 6.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover it. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Dragged down after working his way. And those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing, his contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago. And they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question. We're expecting big things from him this season.
Complete and looking for enough for the first
There
down.
we go.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Get the fuck away from it.
And the punt will hit the one just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Run inside. It's Wilson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout.
That's a face mask.
In the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a great move.
Evans down the sideline.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. They'll run it with Boswell. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Direct snap. And touchdown, Mississippi State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the
He's
game. This
scuba.
offense thought they could
He
come
did
into
the
this
scuba
one
chat.
running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri's offense heads out, ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not great.
Tough, bro.
I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
All right, so he's out for a second. That's nice.
Some misdirection with the counter. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught down.
Triple coverage and he threw a dot.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The option look.
Nobody is there.
There's a crease. They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to Hardy on 1st down. No to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now. And this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and delivered the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
I don't know how that wasn't just intercepted, but I will sit here and take it. Pause.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to Fluff. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Line gets set, 1st down. Taylor wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws it to the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away.
That's pinned inside the 5.
How
At
about
the 5,
this?
exactly.
It's
Let's go.
inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Simmons. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So 3rd and short from inside to 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield at Simmons. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man.
Wicked.
Racing to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get
That's
back to
an
what you
illegal
were doing.
pass.
That
Let
built
me
this
go
lead.
ahead and just take my
And
penalty.
defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive. So we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't
5-yard
seen yet.
penalty. And a loss of
So the
down.
big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side
First down to Johnson.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Bothwell. Picks up the first down.
Go Fluff.
25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound.
Oh, well, response.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Throwing Simmons. Pocket breaking down.
Knock
he
it out,
really
good
needed to
knockout.
hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it himself. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
You do you.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions. So I love it here. Third down, we're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Throws it deep. It's caught.
I got a
They
quick
want
flick
a
now.
job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's brought down, but he
Damn,
went
he went to the
backwards
Hardy
after
Lane
that completion,
just
not
to
the
get
way
that
they had
tackle.
it
I like
drawn
that.
up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's Simmons to throw. He's got it.
Damn.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is
With my
dangerous.
corners and
He makes
secondary
one
could get
guy
a stop,
miss,
that'd be
he can
great.
take it to the house.
On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Here's Hardy. Touchdown, Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for
don't
their
have an answer for
confidence and
mine.
their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Taylor wants to throw. He's got him. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Save this last time.
They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Okay, on the play. Second down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. They'll trot off to the locker room back to the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in week 4. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Longhorns in a little bit of hot water right now. They're down. I know we haven't even hit halftime, but anytime the number one team in the country is losing, that's headline news. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Stark, Vegas.
I think I do. No, I don't. Yeah.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Just the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving one. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, give me that.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. After making the interception, he sets
That
up
was
his
huge.
offense by running it back to the 39.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one, man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Makes it past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and brought
Damn,
down
if he got through
right at
outside,
the
that's a
line of
touchdown.
scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets.
We got
Nice job by the
fucking
defense,
catch the
understanding
ball.
it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that
Come
guy
on in
for
the
a loss.
chat.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Taylor wants to throw it.
Cotton.
Finds his big tight
First
end.
and goal.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. They'll run it with well. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line.
And we got a recruit here
Tigers sending
visiting.
out their offense
And
ready
with
to get this drive started.
Coach mode.
This is when
Not
the
fast.
pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down
I crash out on
14,
my
you can
defense,
kind of
and I'm in
feel that
control
way.
of these
But dude,
motherfuckers.
if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Third down.
This game is
Gotta get off the field.
entirely different.
You know what they need. You know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. Cowbell. He'll throw it. Next to grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh! Austin Simmons pig!
He goes down back to the short return, the 1A play to get the football back.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety,
Oh, we got
that's an
these
easy
motherfuckers on the
responsibility.
ropes right
There's a
now.
lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Mizzou going Mizzou, huh?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Holds and fires complete to the right.
First down?
And they'll
7
stop him
inches.
just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Get off me. 1st and goal.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10th of the 8th. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
We're in the zone right
Play
now.
calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
He stopped dead in his tracks
Right now,
again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have very little success. Keeps it on the option. Maybe a crease.
Bro, somebody go tackle him.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Running inside, it's Roberts. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good knockout.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job.
So might get our first win of the year, and it's going to be a top 25 upset in SEC
They're in a
play.
good rhythm.
Look at my fucking defensive tackle getting fucking torched.
Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Not down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, I think on that play, you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he
snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Finding open areas. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Officials are stopping the clock as there is still a Mississippi State player down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
God.
He'll be stopped short of the line to
Beat
gain.
'em
Needed
upfield.
about 3 more on that one. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. My goodness, he unloads on that one. He'll field the punt.
Good fucking
He gets it
tackle.
out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make
All
the
right,
stop.
defense, get back to
First
what we were
snap of
doing.
this drive will come from their own 17.
I don't see Ahmad Hardy in the game. Did he get hurt?
On the move, it's Roberts. Thrust that arm out.
God.
Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the
Toss me like
chains.
a
And when you
fucking
can run with
omelet.
that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to the back. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Man, I'm in the
Nowhere to
backfield.
go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here's a hit.
Come here, set
And
the
there he
pressure.
goes. They got the sack, but there is a man down
Is
on the
Isaiah
play.
Simmons hurt?
So
That
Missouri
sucks.
will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. They
we
were
get
playing
past
with
him, that's a
fire on that
tutty.
return, and
Fuck.
he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Mississippi State offense heading back to the field to go to
Already
work.
got good field position though.
They'll run the count. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game.
Strong rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end.
Again, you hit him in
Stop
stride
right
to
at
get
the
some more yards.
42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And as we head for the 4th period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Be inside the 5.
They call it a coffin
I love
corner
it.
for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the
Disappointed because I
upset.
should have sold out on the run.
You want to make play calling
knew it
easy
was
for an
coming.
offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons.
Good knockout.
And a misconnection on 3rd down.
They're going to go for this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Big stop if we get it.
Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Oh,
Knockout.
It just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it
They're
over
on the ropes,
downs.
chat.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until it was down to the 5.
going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Is this the dagger?
They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home. And come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple
So are we
games.
cueing the
Get
fucking
some
sirens?
mojo going back in your way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers can
Are we
really
cueing the
attack on
fucking
this
sirens,
second and
chat?
short. He's going for it all.
Not yet.
Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Simmons. He's got
good
it
move.
all.
Oh, good tackle.
Touchdown,
Alright.
Tigers. All that
We're not cueing the sirens yet, chat.
into the end zone for the score.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Taylor wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. The run inside. It's Wilson. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just going to keep it after the snap. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's got it again. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. The give on the option. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
Take a delay game, back me up 5 yards, punt it.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
None. Didn't turn the ball over. Damn, I was 10 of 15 on 3rd down. Damn, I have 1 incomplete pass. 24 or 29. I thought that said 28. That's a W. Yes, we're gonna hang out. That's normal. That's again normal.
What we gonna do?